The jurors in the Luka Magnotta case did not get to hear a lot of very important evidence, which would exonerate Luka Magnotta. Instead, they heard Luka's attorney's horrible insanity defense, which was not true. But Luka's attorney felt it was the best shot. So this podcast will examine all the evidence the prosecution didn't want the naive jury to hear. Luka's trial was very corrupt, in my opinion. Firstly, the jury didn't see or hear about the black tube or pepper spray and all the pepper spray shot around the apartment. The jury didn't hear about a resident of the apartment named Derek McKinnon who was creating videos with a Casablanca poster, ice pick, and purple hoodie. The jury didn't see Manny Lopez entering the back door of the apartment. The jury didn't hear about how the cops failed to check all the cell phone records. Luka had 10 different cell phones, and the cops only checked one. The jury didn't know that Dr. Joel Watts was threatened with arrest by the prosecution because Dr. Watts was defending Magnotta for the defense. The prosecutor, Louis Boultier, failed to intimidate anyone. Joel Watts continued to defend Magnotta. The jury wasn't told about the Scotland Yard investigation into the threatening email that was sent. England police determined it originated from the Netherlands and not by Luka Magnotta. 2 of the jurors were corrupt. The first worked at a supermarket owned by the lead detective's husband. If that's not conflict, I don't know what is. The second juror was bad-mouthing Magnotta at a party. She said she believed him to be guilty. The judge said he believed nobody would buy the insanity defense, and he thought Magnotta was guilty. Plus, the judge was obsessed with his own media coverage, constantly checking Twitter about himself. Important witnesses were not called. Magnotta's idiotic relatives did everything they could to avoid the trial, even by video link. David Diamato was not brought up. Manny wasn't even looked for. A lot of lawyers were hired and fired. The jury deliberation room was broken into at night and evidence was stolen. Court surveillance video went missing. The entire thing was a kangaroo court. The media lied atrociously. The police broke the publication ban. Everything was leaked to the media. Luka definitely deserves a new trial based on juror misconduct and the judge's errors and Magnotta's ineffective counsel, in my opinion. All this is my opinion. The Canadian Minister of Justice needs to overturn the conviction or give Luka a new trial. Like, share, and comment.